quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Baker. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 34 yards. First down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to. Take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's 3rd and 10.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 10-yard gain. But it's 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hurry!
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Man in motion, out of the slot. Mayfield to throw for it. Forces out to his right. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Chuck vacates quickly left side. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
Baker now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucks have the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Good. Hey, alert 33. Real.
They've got a man in motion.
What's up?
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Real. What's up?
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Caesars Superdome here in just a moment. Todd Bowles telling his offense to stay out there. They're going for this on 4th down.
180! Up! Alert! What's up?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Real, real, real.
Baker throwing again. And he's going to be touchdown a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook flying wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
His kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle.
Makes the score
And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Then he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
Let's go give to Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw, Shuck. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Irving gets it on the draw. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the tracks and finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
King. 180. Pistol.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, and it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneers first down.
They put a receiver in motion right. Mayfield on first and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Sharp. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shock working from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw here. Mayfield escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it in practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made left side by Luka. And he's short of the first after a wild gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Run. Regular.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And they'll take the lead.
Buccaneers 14, Saints 13. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll start things off with a run by Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Off the play action, Chuck. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to run for it, Kamara. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Bronk. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing, Baker. Complete over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They send a man in motion. Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, this is White. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints, 8 points behind. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That's on nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
6 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. He just want to lose his yards.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
32-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally...
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Now to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives him a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That was their chance to take the field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
They haven't got it yet. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Man in motion here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, hit it right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Real. Good. 180.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
What's that?
They're going to pass it here. That one connects. And the Buccaneers get that first down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This will be the final play of the game.
Good. 180. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take the first